Just how can you incorporate agriculture all throughout the year? Well, it starts with our Ag in the Classroom calendar. Contact your county for one of those. While you're there, ask them for our Back to School with Agriculture poster. Everything in your backpack came from back to school. One book we'd highly recommend is Richard Peck's A Season of Gifts. It starts the beginning of the school year, runs all the way till Christmas break. There's 18 chapters and roughly 18 weeks, with those first 9 weeks between the beginning of school and Christmas. At the same time, you can flip over our back to school poster and talk about football, because the first high school football game will be coming up shortly. While you're there, think about our turf grass farm bite. Check out all of our different farm bites to go along with all sorts of agricultural products from Illinois. Of course, then it's time for apples. Everything apple. We got a cool apple poster. Didn't even know you had to think about it, but it goes perfectly with our Apple Ag Mag. Again, classroom sets at 30 from your classroom county coordinator. Next up, flip the apple poster over, and it's all about pumpkins. Illinois is the #1 producer of pumpkins. Don't forget, we also have a Pumpkin Junior. So that takes us up through October. November, you're going to do our farmers market, the fall and winter stuff on this side. You're going to use that to talk about what goes on in November as we get ready for Thanksgiving. December rolls around and it's time for our buddy Sprout with Elf on a Shelf. Don't forget, you can also incorporate our little readers. We've got one specifically on Christmas trees just for those little readers. Flip the calendar year and it's time for January. Let's start off with a good book, The Labors of Hercules Beale. For our older students getting ready for those IAR tests, talk about illusions, and our Illusions in Agriculture poster, all set for that stuff that you're going to be talking about with the IARs. That's January. February, it's all about Illinois. We partnered with the Department of Natural Resources. We got our very own state symbol poster, plus the history of Illinois. All the history of Illinois that goes along with agriculture from that perspective. That takes us up till March, and it's time for March Madness. How about basketball and agriculture? Everything related to basketball came from agriculture. Show your students where it came from. Takes us up till April. April's all about Earth Day and soil. Not only does our soil poster have a really cool photo for your students to use, lots of great activities on the back that you could use. And then don't forget, we also have upper level readers available online. Find your county for more information about those activities. And let's tip it off with the end. Everything from baseball came from agriculture. You didn't even talk about it, but something engaging for you and your students to use. Learn more about it at our website, agintheclassroom.org, or contact your county coordinator.